It's the first impression and will either open the door or close it, and you never get a second chance to make the first impression. This quote applies comprehensively to the very purpose of a resume. As established previously, a good resume is the ticket to entry through the gates of your dream organization. Let me ask you something. If given a choice, which one would you like to eat first? The one that looks clumsy? Or the one that looks so beautiful, so presented nicely? Correct me if I'm wrong, but in my personal opinion, a resume is like food served in a plate. You always like to eat what looks good to eyes and smells good to nose. However, in this case, it's just the eyes which work as a sensory messenger to brain. So if your plate or your resume is clumsy and cluttered, no one would really like to taste what you have served. But that doesn't mean that the quality of dish is not important. It simply implies that equally important is the way it has been served. So the first important aspect of resume is its presentation. Moreover, it signifies your approach towards the presentation, because if you cannot make yourself look good, how can you do the same for your organization, which you'll be representing tomorrow to the outer world? Secondly, but greatly important, is the taste, that is, content of your resume, because that's what the company is hiring you for. If it looks good, but the work experience or education is not clearly explained, it's just a waste of time. Let's look at this particular picture. It shows that the resume has two components. Presentation, which includes formatting, font, that is type, size and color of the font chosen, length of a resume that ideally should not go beyond 2 pages, legibility and information clarity, and content includes education details, experience, skills, achievements, and you can also add summary, objective and all other relevant information. Now look at this particular resume given over here. You can clearly see that the name is given in an unprofessional font style. Moreover, different kind of font styles or various kind of font styles are used in the entire resume. There is a lot of space wastage and no contact information is given. If the recruiter wants to contact this candidate, how would he do that? Under the profile tab, it's too generic. It's nothing specific. There is no statement of purpose. In education, subjects are not mentioned, specialization is not given, performance grades are missing, dates are wrong, and they are not in reverse chronological order. That is, starting from the latest, which is the ideal way of putting them. In work experience again, profile details, key responsibilities, achievements, skills, everything is missing. Dates are not even correct. In hobbies, it purely maintains the personal level, that is, hanging out with friends. Now, how a recruiter is concerned whether you hang out with your friends or not? And the biggest blunder, that is the spelling mistake, a typo error. Look at the spelling of references. Although references are not even required at this stage, but still, a spelling mistake is a fatal error. Overall, a poorly structured resume with a lot of empty space and incomplete and faulty information. Hence, the verdict, rejected. Now let's look at this one. Bold and clear font usage. Effective space utilization. Clearly given contact details. All the educational as well as professional details are mentioned clearly in reverse chronological order with the mention of key responsibility areas as well. Overall, a neat and clean single page resume with all the details mentioned clearly. Good use of headings and texts, precise, concise and relevant information. Summary could also have been added if more space was given. So both resumes are clearly the prototypes of typically bad and good resumes, respectively. So jot down all the features necessary to create a compelling resume and start working on the resume right now. Good luck.